you don't control the people around you. You only control how you react, how you allow your emotions and your mental state to be manipulated by the world around you, and understanding that the ultimate freedom from that. What is going on? Welcome to the Risen Fallen podcast. I am your host, Mark Hendrickson, and if you are brand new to this show, then what you can expect is open and authentic conversations about things like mental health and self-development and how to get your life moving in the right direction if you're not feeling good about where you are right now in your life, who you are, the person that you are, what you do, etc. At least having the confidence knowing that every single day you're taking one step, at least one step. Sometimes it's only even like half a step. But if we can make half a step closer to the person that we'd like to be, the future that we'd like to have, the life that we'd like to live, then that's a great thing. And if you're not new to this show, if you're a returning listener or returning viewer, depending on if you're listening to this podcast or if you're watching this on YouTube, then I just wanted to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate all of you guys that come back and support the journey, support the motion, and support the notion of making yourself at least 1%, maybe 0.5% better, smarter, faster, stronger, more compassionate, more patient, etc. That better every single day, and along the way lifting other people up as well. And regardless of if you're new to this show or you're a returning guest, then I just want to say you are the reason that I do what I do. You listen to this right now. And so happy Monday. It is Monday today. If you're listening to this when it drops Monday morning, if you're watching this on YouTube, then it's going to be in the evening. The podcasts are at 5 a.m. The video version is at 5 p.m. And I hope that your beginning of your week went well. And, sometimes we talk about, on this podcast, we talk about, some current events or topics that have come up recently in current events that might be related to mental health or self-development, or sometimes I just think that they're impactful topics. And one of the most important topics that we've discussed in the last few years is freedom. And, there's a few different books that I've read, and there's a few different talks and sermons that I've heard that have spoken about freedom in many different ways. And one of the ways that they all kind of have in common that we don't think about typically on a day-to-day basis for the most part is the one freedom that we all have that cannot be taken away by anybody for any reason in any way possible. And that one freedom is the freedom of choice, the freedom that we all always have every single day. And now you might think, some of my choices are limited. I have a lot of people in my life that maybe kind of stop me from making some of the choices that I have in my life. Whether it's your spouse, your partner, your husband, your wife, your boss, your coworkers, the government, a parent, a child, a friend, anybody that you could think of, maybe a family member, a friend, etc. We all have these people in our lives, or maybe circumstances or things that we feel like limit us from making the choices that we have, and kind of also putting a limit on our freedom. And I just wanted to give you this reminder today that the ultimate choice that you always have is not always what happens in this world and what happens to you, but how you react to it. That's the choice that you always have. And understanding that you always have that choice in every single situation is the ultimate freedom. You don't control what, your friend or your partner or your boss or your coworker says to you that pisses you off. But you control how you react to it. You control what kind of energy you bring to that relationship and to that situation. And that was something that, was brought to my attention again today. This isn't even, something original. This isn't something that, it's talked about in many different philosophies, Stoic philosophies, Buddhist philosophies, Taoist philosophies, Christian and Old Testament and New Testament philosophies of, you don't control the people around you. You only control how you react, how you allow your emotions and your mental state to be manipulated by the world around you. And understanding that the ultimate freedom from that, if you'd like to be a free woman or a free man, the ultimate freedom is the freedom of choice, choosing not to allow the outside world to dictate the type of person that you are and the type of behavior that you have, the type of emotions that you feel, and the type of thoughts that you allow yourself to follow through with that turn into your actions and your behaviors. All of those things are your choice. All of those things are within your control. And if you consistently do an audit on yourself and think about the choices that you make, the decisions that you make, the thoughts that you have about certain people, if you wish negative things upon other people, especially when they've wronged you but they're close to you, somebody that you love. When you think, oh, I can't wait to say I told you so to this person, my girlfriend or my boyfriend or my coworker or my boss or my parent. I can't wait to say I told you so and to rub it in their face because I know I'm fucking right about this thing. What kind of energy are you then bringing to that relationship? What kind of energy are you allowing yourself? Is that the person that you'd say that you're proud to be? Is that the type of person that you want your children to encounter in the future? Is that the type of person that you want your friends to treat you like? Is that what you want to be like? And would you appreciate if you encountered somebody like that? And then expand that from the people that you love to everybody, and just start to understand that, the type of patience, the type of grace that you'd like to receive, you need to hand that out to other people as well. And that's kind of from like an altruistic kind of the perspective or point of view that you're wishing the best for other people. But if you wish the best for yourself, if you want to be the type of person that you're actually proud of, the type of person that you can look back and reflect and say, I don't have regrets about that situation, I think I handled that well, then that's the way that you need to think and behave. Because I know for myself, there's so many times where I come out of a conversation and maybe I'm driving home, or maybe I'm laying in bed that evening, or maybe I'm in the shower, or maybe I'm sitting on the toilet, and I think, maybe I didn't have to yell at that person in traffic who turned out to be like a woman in her late 60s because she accidentally went into my lane without shoulder checking because she had, a toddler in the back seat. And I just reacted quickly and screamed at her and threw loose change out my window at her. Maybe that wasn't the most appropriate reaction. And so, perhaps, you could express the ultimate level of freedom in situations like that, which is the freedom to make decisions for yourself and the freedom to not allow other people's behaviors and actions and the way that you perceive those actions to dictate the type of person that you will be throughout the day. So that you can reflect back on those situations and actually have some pride and actually feel good about the way that you think, behave, and act and treat other people, and not have that kind of, dark energy weighing on your conscience. So that is my reminder for you guys this week, as we start this week, this beautiful Monday, to reflect on that ultimate freedom, that power that you have, that control that you have. The one decision that you'll always be able to make is how you react to the world around you. And so with all that being said, I hope that you are doing well. If you find this message found you well, if you think that it was a useful message or useful story or useful kind of thing that you think that other people might need to hear, please share this with them. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Rate 5 stars. Leave a little review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And on that note, I will check in with you guys on Thursday. I am very appreciative of you guys. Go out and kill the rest of this week. Happy Monday. I am getting hyped up now. Much love and peace out, you beautiful human beings. I will see you on Thursday. Bye.